Hi, I'm Jason. Welcome back to ODRA operator training. In this module, we'll cover the main alarms and fault conditions operators may encounter during operation, as well as the correct shutdown procedure at the end of a shift. Okay, now we're in the cab of the MT4H and we're going to talk about the alarms and faults and then the shutdown procedure at the end. So one of the common alarms that you'll hear from within the cab is going to be a beep along with this red indicator, which I'm going to duplicate. When that happens, that is the alarm for conveyor stalling. When you hear that alarm, what you're going to do to resolve that issue is you're going to push on the top side of the elevator rotation. This is going to reverse the rotation of the elevator, dislodging whatever debris was causing the elevator stalled event. And then you're going to push the rocker switch back down to re-engage the elevator and the main room assembly to continue keep sweeping. Another indication of this light coming on, sometimes it doesn't come on completely, but it starts to flash or you get an intermittent sound, and that is when your hopper starts to get full. The debris actually builds up in the hopper body and starts to spill back over onto the elevator assembly, creating a chirping sound of that alarm that we just heard. And so when you hear that little chirp and you see the light flash, it's letting you know that your hopper is almost completely full. One of two things: you can either stop sweeping and go dump the material, or you can tap the brakes and move the debris further in the hopper body and create some more space to continue sweeping. Before we end our session on faults and alarms, just want to mention a couple extra scenarios. And we do have some safety switches, safety devices within the engine controls. So we've got engine oil pressure and we've got engine oil temperature that can shut down the auxiliary engine. There's also the hydraulic fluid temperature and hydraulic fluid levels. And one of the common scenarios of the hydraulic fluid level is if you hit the brakes hard enough to maybe shift the load in the debris hopper, that you could maybe pull the fluid away from that level switch and your engine might shut off. It's as simple as just restarting the engine and turning the controls back on. And this concludes our section on alarms, faults, and shutdown.